me to take my video off? You guys think I look cool or lame today? Turn the light off. Nah, that's creepy. Okay. Camera off. Camera off. Camera on. Go. Sorry if I'm kind of slow. I think I did mess up right there. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what your password is? Guessed. Good guess. Yeah. Want to know what we're going to do today?
좋아, 오늘도 이야기를 시작해보자.
Want me to take my video off? I didn't try this. Yeah. I've never been to school before in this game. Oh, I completed. That was amazing. Nothing sold on the auction house today. What the frick?
저희 가문의 힘없이 라묵스가 이렇게까지 발전할 수는 없었을 거야. 안녕하세요. 무슨 일인지
오.
다시 움직여줬으면 좋겠다. 그러니 저도 여행을 떠나고 싶다. 네, 안 그럼 진짜 기다렸지. 라묵스 말고 당신
Don't worry, guys. I'm Johnny 5. I can read that stuff. Yeah, right. What are we doing? I think you have dungeons to do. That's true. That's what I came here for. To turn off my webcam and listen to music and play a dungeon.
There's a madman looking at you and he wants to take your soul. There's a madman with a mad plan and he's dancing at your door. Oh, what to do? Ooh, what to do when the walls are built to crumble? There's a madman with a mad plan and he waits for us to stumble. Ooh, but our eyes are open. Yeah, they're really open. I say we walk from the ledge and go down the floor, on to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders, you can jump on my shoulders. We rock from the ledge and go down the floor, on to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders, you can jump on my shoulders. baby, shake my hand, cause I'm pretty sure I'm staying. Oh, what to do? Ooh, look at you when the walls begin to crumble. It's a madman with a mad plan, and he waits for us to stumble. Ooh, but our eyes are open, yeah, they're really open. I say we rock from the rich and roll down the floor, on to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders, you can jump on my shoulders. We rock from the rich and roll down the floor, on to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders, you can jump on my shoulders. careful who you tell. I'm running out of faith. Be careful who you tell. Whoa, whoa. It's blacking in my name. The army never came. It's water under the bridge. Be careful who you tell. Oh, 'cause you gotta look her in the eye. And you gotta love your way of life. 'Cause you gotta kill till you feel the soul. Don't you know it's out of your control? Whoa, it's blacking in the name. I know you feel the same. It's water under the bridge. Be careful who you tell. Whoa, whoa, stop squeezing on my neck. Your unemployment check. It's water under the bridge. Be careful who you tell. Whoa, 'cause you gotta look her in the eye. And you gotta love your way of life. 'Cause you gotta kill till you feel the soul. Don't you know it's out of your control? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got ripped off at the spa right now.
Waiting on the bloodline. You can find some free time. Look at who you're hating. Now we're celebrating. Waiting on the bloodline. You can find some free time. Blacking in the name. Be careful who you tell. Whoa, 'cause you gotta look her in the eye. And you gotta love your way of life. 'Cause you gotta kill till you feel the soul. Don't you know it's out of your control? Whoa.
Gotta go listen to that song on your own. YOLO, swag, actual 420, 2016. Well, 2011, sorry. 2000, 2009, 2010, 2012. Whatever you want. Yep. That's a meme. Have you ever heard of it? I can't. I can't even look you in the eyes with a straight face. You right there in the camera. I can't. You know, that meme literally got marijuana legalized in most of America. Did you know that? To be honest, it's true. Marijuana in California got legalized because of a stupid meme. That meme actually did help it get legalized. This is true. power of prayer. I'm just kidding. I'm an ass. I'm an ass. Okay, so that was a dick move. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Jesus. That was rude. Yeah, but like, I believe in the power of prayer, actually, though. But like, I was, I don't know. I was just joking about that. I was like trying to be funny. I don't know. But like, sincerely, what I was trying to actually say, while also being funny at the same time, was that um, when you like unintentionally, I think how funny people are, or how much people laugh when they're under the influence of marijuana, is probably what got it legalized. Hmm. Yeah, 'cause it makes people laugh. And people like to feel good, be happy and stuff. So yeah, I hope it was worth it. A lot of people said I'd rather it be illegal so that way I can hide my stash again and feel like I don't understand. Like they feel like they have more fun when they think it's wrong to do. Everybody said when it's out in the open and it's legal and it's okay and everything, it's like this isn't as fun. Everyone said, and I'm like, you have a criminal issue. you you just like feeling like a criminal and running from the police. I know, right? Like that's your whole lifestyle. You know, like if that's what you're dealing with, that's because that's your lifestyle. That's how you want to live. You want to feel excited that you're doing something wrong. Yeah, like that's a lifestyle choice, and it's actually very toxic. And like you should stop that. Like if that's why you ever did marijuana was because it was like wrong and illegal, who knows what else you'd be willing to do? I know, right? Like with that mindset, if that's why you liked doing marijuana, you could like killing people for fun. You can like hurting people. You can like abusing animals. You can like touching kids. You can like all sorts of things that are wrong. I know. That's why it's like, don't ever say that. Don't even be that way. Don't even be that way. Just don't be that way. You know, even for the sheer thrill and excitement of the fact that you did something wrong, it's not worth it, bro. There are other cheap thrills, so to speak, you can get out there. You know, if all you want is to feel good, you obviously have an addictive personality. I'd rather see you go do a bunch of drugs and feel good than to go do crime in order to feel good for a few minutes or seconds. This is what I don't understand about people. Don't do something that will ruin your life or someone else's to feel good. That's not the right way to do life. That's not the right way to live your life. I don't know why people do this, but they do. Yeah. I'm not perfect either, but I look at myself and I know my flaws and I know what's bad about me. You know, you have to know what's bad about you as well and try to control it so that you don't do the bad. You know, I say we all have a little bit of a struggle in that regard. We all have problems. Pretty much most of us do anyway. Most of us do. So, um, why is it always about drugs with me? Why am I always talking about drugs? I don't know. on drugs. I don't know. It's just a topic, I guess. I don't know. It's a hot topic. Mm, I don't know. I'm doing all right these days. I hope you've noticed. I'm pretty much sober. Yeah. I want to lose weight though, personally. I'm still kind of cringy. I've had worse days though. I've had better days. I've had worse days. I don't know. How are you doing? Well, I had to get going at some point. I guess I can stay and chat. I don't see why not. Let's chat. Let's chat. Um, Sometimes I want to do a talk show. I don't think anybody knows I'm doing this right now, though. I didn't share this stream. No, I'm not going to share it right now. I'm probably just going to go take a bath or something. Go to the bathroom. Take a bath. Yeah. Okay. So, well, maybe not yet. I have about an hour till it's 8:30, and I should get ready at 8:30. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave and come back if I have anything to talk about. Yeah, we can talk about stuff. I'll talk about whatever God wants me to talk about. I'll be right back. I should go to the bathroom. Hello. How you doing? What was the question? Are you wealthy? No. Poor. Oh, poverty stricken. I've never really had that blessing from God. I've had a lot of blessings in my life from God, but one of the main things I've never really had from God is money. Never. Never. I've never been rich my whole life. I've never been wealthy. Rich in God's mercy, rich in God's grace, rich in God's blessings. He does provide for my every need, and I'm rich in that regard. Financially, I've never been rich. I've never been able to just buy anything I want whenever I want. That doesn't work that way in my life. But God does provide, and the harder I try, the more I can get if I really want. Like if I really want to bother God about something, I can probably make it happen. Like a car, but it's a lot more work than I'm sure it is for other people. So, like from my perspective, getting something. Let's say I wanted a brand new 2022 or 2023 or 2024 Genesis G90 or something. I might be able to find a way to get one. But how many? It would be like me running through one of those dog loop things where they, like a stunt dog show, where they jump all through these hoops and everything, and then at the end they are like, I'm number one. And then I'd have to be the number one dog after jumping through 1,000 hoops and stuff over and over again until I can get someone's attention to help me get this certain thing. And I'd have to be like constantly waving my arms around, doing all sorts of jumping gags and stuff, finding something I can do to find a way to get someone to help me get this car or find a job or do this or that. Yeah, it's possible. Yes, it's possible for me to get these things if I put forth my 100% effort. It's more like my 110%. I have to do 110%. Mm-hmm. And I don't do it often, so I'm going to suck at first, so I'm going to feel bad for a while I'm attempting to get the thing I want really hard. And then people are going to try to give me advice, and people are going to lead me astray, and people are going to mess me around, and I'm going to get all messed up, and who knows where I'll end up. But eventually I might get what I wanted as long as I keep my eyes on the prize and don't forget about it. Right. But yeah, it's possible I could get messed up too. You know, sometimes when I try to get what I want really bad through all the legal matters, through all the legal hoops, through all the legal means and such and so forth, doing it legally, it takes a lot of work. But also doing it legally doesn't, there's no guarantee I'm going to be safe either doing things legally. I could get messed up by some mobo. I get messed up by some other guy. Some guy wants the same thing I want. Some guy wants this rich person's attention, and he's getting me out of the way by telling me to go jump off of a bridge or something. Yeah. So there's no guarantee I'm safe, you know? And so, yeah, that's just the way it is in my life. No, I don't really like that. I'd rather it be, I'd rather have been born into a wealthy family who is also generous, kind, and forgiving and nice and would help me. Yes, that would be nice. Or have wealthy friends and partnerships that would help me. And then also, then I can go do work for them or pay them back somehow doing this other thing I would prefer to do. I prefer to live my life in a way that is, I guess, heaven for me, heaven on earth for me and others. Preferably, I don't like when things turn out bad. I don't like. I'm kind of whispering, but yeah, I don't mean to be quiet. Sorry. It's 7:44. I think around 8 or so I'll head off. But yeah. Um, yeah. Hmm. Um, hey, look what I got. My mom bought me this. Oh, dear Google, I love you so, but I hate Apple for this. No, no, I don't hate Apple. I don't hate anyone, but seriously, why the hell do you think I want to use a dongle every time I want to connect my headphones? Seriously, what made you guys think that was a good idea? Watch this. Oh shit, Daniel's gonna sell us Apple phones. No, I'm not gonna sell you an Apple phone. I'm gonna sell you a Windows phone. look, look what this phone has that all the other phones don't. Oh my god, it looks so legitimate. What in the world? How seamless. How could you have done this? How could you have done? Who invented this? This is ridiculous. This is the plebeian proletariat shall not have such seamless beauty for their devices. No, 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 no. Give them this trash. Yeah, and make it expensive. Make them think it's better to have Bluetooth. Yes. Okay. Then Daniel's like, I got Bluetooth. Uh, hold on, man. Let me connect it on. This is the coolest new shit you can get on the internet. It's expensive. And it's like you just put one in your ear like normal listen. And like and then you listen. Oh, my battery died. Hold on, let me go charge it. Hold on. I didn't even get a chance to connect it. Uh, oh my god. Uh, hold on. but um uh, 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 I was tired. Let me hold on. Let me connect my Bluetooth. Let me. What does it say you have to do? Put Bluetooth on. Okay, put Bluetooth on. What? Go to settings. Go to settings. And then what? Reconnect to the device. Clean the device. Pair the device. Turn the device. Alright. It's not showing up. Oh, that's because it's charging. Oh. I'm sorry. That's just one downside of the Bluetooth. You have to connect it to the charger. While it's charging, it normally doesn't pair. Now disconnect it. It's not in pairing mode. Okay, hold on. Now we disconnect it. Then what? Hold it. Wait for it to flash. Oh, it's flashing. Okay, cool. There it is. Oh, that was not hard. That was not 80% battery. That's not bad. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's worth it. Let's try it. That's nice. I like it. Oh, no. Something's wrong. What's wrong, Daniel? On this particular pair of headphones, They sound more bass boosted and thumpy when you connect the AUX or connect directly to the PC wireless. Really? Yeah, because the Bluetooth, the bass vibration doesn't work as good. Really. Mhm. For that reason, I dislike wireless headphones because Bluetooth sucks and compared to wired mode. This one in wired mode is way better with the power on. However, if the power is off, it doesn't work good with the vibration. In Bluetooth mode, the vibration is this much less than when it's connected USB to headphone. Why? I've noticed because I use it on my PC without the Bluetooth. hmm And it thumps more with the PC or the wire. So if I connect the wire, which I love these headphones, well, these are called Co-Fires, and I think these are UGO5s. There are better versions out there, but they're really nice. They light up on the side. They have vibration. The vibration does work in Bluetooth, but it's not as good. So, um, just saying that, like, Bluetooth seems to have a lot of limitations, if you ask me. And so, what really bothers me is that this Google Pixel 7, and there's a 7a out too, but it also doesn't have an AUX port. But I've been complaining about this since Apple started taking out the AUX ports, and I'm like, why though? And then everyone started crying about the dongles, and they did complain, but no one stopped buying the apples. So they didn't boycott it, but they didn't like it either. And now here we have the same problem with Android and Google devices. I imagine we should probably stop buying these so that we can get what we want back. Because if we just accept it and buy it and support it, we're never going to get AUX ports back. Right. Uh, Seriously, though, do you really think Bluetooth is that much better than AUX? Let me give you examples why you're wrong, if you're willing to listen. This is why AUX is good, especially with these little headphones. These little headphones are perfect. They've always been perfect. They're good. They don't work as good anymore, I've noticed, because the USB C AUX integration doesn't work as good when you're trying to talk to someone on the phone, whether it's a video call or a phone call. It doesn't matter. You're not having integration issues because of the USB interface, right? So, because the device is used to using the AUX port because it was coded into it to use these. Now they have to. Oh my God, you're right. Yeah. So anyway, um, this is why it's good to have one of these. It seamlessly integrates. You don't have to disconnect to anything. This is built into it so that it works good. So you can call and answer calls and hang up calls, and then also listen to music really easily in your ear. Right. I'm aware that people don't normally like this in schools. Right. Which is why I imagine they stopped putting AUX ports on phones because they're distracting children and they're letting kids put their headphones on in school or something. I imagine that's why, but why is it always the kids that end up punishing the adults? You ever notice that? Right. What do you mean? Well, when it was it was about vape, right? Adults would go and they would buy this flavored vape, and then they'd be like, I feel so good. I'm happy to be an adult. I'm glad I'm an adult. Yay. And then the kids started doing it, and it ruined for all the adults. all the adults who enjoy doing that, now they can't. They'll get cancer or hated by society. They get the flavors getting banned in California. And then also, when an adult grows up after having these in high school or whatever, now they're adults. They're listening to music like they always used to and enjoying themselves. And then the kids, they're not allowed to do that. So I guess they're mad at adults. I don't know what's up with that, but the people and kids, teenagers and stuff who go to public school and they see people like me enjoying myself on the internet, they get pissed. Uh, I don't know what to tell you guys, like kids in school and stuff. I'm number one. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your dad, and I'm not your fellow school child. I'm not your schoolmate. I don't know you. You don't know me. Okay. One thing I would like to teach you is that you should not be jealous of what other people have. Don't be jealous of what other people have. You don't know what I went through when I was young, whether I could or couldn't get something I wanted. Don't cry me a river when you don't get to live my life through your shoes or live a life seemingly the way you think you want it. At your age, you don't know what you want. You don't know if you want my life or someone else's or your life the way you want it. So don't don't use me as an excuse to go hurt all the adults because they're happy and you're not. You shouldn't have the right to do that. Yeah. But also adults need to realize not to hurt each other too. They do the same thing. 'Cause they're mad at each other because I don't have that lifestyle. I don't have that. He has that. I want that. He has this thing I want. He has that thing I want. That's just basic jealousy. That's basic covetousness. But to put it simply, it's because you want something someone else has really badly. And you think, oh, I know what I can do. I'll either get it somehow by wanting it so bad, or I'm going to go hurt him because I can't have it. So I feel better. That's what everyone thinks will make them feel better. Hurt the person who has the thing I want. So then I feel good knowing he got hurt. That's like a band aid. That doesn't fix what hurts in you. There's something wrong in your life, and it's not that person over there's fault that they got a mansion or a race car for Christmas. It's not their fault. What's wrong in your life? You have to look around you at the people who are in your life. Someone is at fault for what's wrong with your life. But at the end of the day, sometimes you look in the mirror and it's actually you because you're the one who wants that thing. You have to come to terms with yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror for a long time and say, what do I want? And how can I get it without hurting anyone else? That's a good way to look at it. That's a good way to think about it. We all need to learn how to do this. Whether you're a kid or an adult, we all see the neighbor down the road. He has a fancy car. He has a hot rod, or he has a hot wife, or she has a hot husband or something. He has a nice yard, or he has a nice flag or something. Whatever it is. Nice car, nice truck. Uh, it's okay to want to be similar with someone as well. Like, he bought a brand new Dodge, so I got a Ford truck. He has a Dodge, I have a Ford. I'm happy. At least you guys are happy. It's kind of like imitation is a form of flattery. That person's basically flattering that person by saying, hey, you made me think about a thing I wanted. So I got what I wanted. Yeah, it's nice. That's good. I wish everybody could have that opportunity to be that way. That's better than just straight up wanting to steal that guy's truck or hurt him or something, right? Yeah. Money in this country, in this world especially though, is such a huge motivator for crime. If you don't have money, uh, lack of money makes people do things crazier than lack of drugs. Money is the number one cause of crime, the lack thereof. You got bit by the money bug. Someone planted a money tree in your soul. You want money. You know, like you're not bearing fruit though, but you want money. You know, like you want money bad. I think you got bit by the money bug. That's pretty much everyone in the whole world. Everybody wants money bad if they don't have it. So what are they going to do? What are people going to do if they need money that bad? It, throw the drugs out the window. The money bug's worse than the drugs. It's like if you really boil it down and look at the problem where it is, it's because of money. A lot of things happen. Because of money, you want drugs. You want the money to get the drugs. Money comes first. Drugs come second. What do you want more? The money. The money will get you the car. It'll get you the mansion. It'll get you the house. And then it'll get you the drugs. It's all the money. And America and the world wants to blame it all on drugs. But at the end of the day, we just don't want to come to terms with the fact that we're all addicted to money. That's what we want more than anything. And we can't look at it like a problem. But the real problem is our money addiction. It's the root cause of all of our problems. But we don't have to go to rehab for it. Why not? Look at all the problems you've caused because of the way you got your money. Look at the wreckage of your past from all the things you did for money. There's no money anonymous, like moneyaholic anonymous meetings. You can't go to those. But have you ever thought of it like that? Maybe it's the money that causes our problems. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we're just evil. Maybe it's because we want things so bad, we do bad things. Whether it's the way we get money, or the way we spend money, or how we act, whether we're on drugs or not, we got some problems. And it's not just me, you know? It's all of us. At least I think so. You can't do a war on money, can you? You're not going to do a war on money, are you? Never. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. It's not even conscionable. It's not even conscionable. You can't even put it in your consciousness. It's out of the question. It's just not going to happen. Even if it is a huge problem and it causes huge problems. It would just be stupid, right? To make a war on money. You'd be biting your own tail. Right. Because the war on drugs makes you money. That's why you want to do a war on drugs. Makes more money. But why not look at the money like it's causing this war on drugs? It's causing all these problems. Money's causing us huge amounts of problems. Have you ever noticed? The want of money has caused us to do many wicked, evil things in this world. Money is a root problem, a root cause of evil. And so is the human heart. We are evil. I didn't mean to come here and give you a one of those lectures on how money is ruining everything. I don't think we can do money without being evil, right? We can get money without without being evil, right? People can make money in wholesome ways without breaking the law or hurting other people. This is true. But not when the only wholesome legal ways are only 12 people can do it at a time. In our country, we have 350 million people. So if we stoop to monopolization or even oligopolies, we will effectively close off certain people from being able to do wholesome things to make money. Because we'll say, you don't have a regulatory license, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do this. If the majority of workers are barred off from working legally, they're going to return to crime. They're going to do bad things. So a certain percentage of people will always be involved in doing crime. And the only way to prevent this is to make sure that everybody has a legal route and option to work or to serve or to make money or be wealthy. And if we don't fill in those gaps or fill out those routes, we'll continue to have crime. You know, it's kind of sad, but we do have a revolving door of a system where it seems like almost everybody in this country has been a criminal at some point in their life and they just get their records expunged. Everybody gets their record cleared because they're like, I'm middle class. I can't do bad things. Please. Like, it's basically the truth. It's like, you think it's only 2%, but it's like basically a sweeping wave of I'm gonna lock up each and every one of you at least once, teach you a valuable lesson not to do crime, and then keep locking people up until some get locked up for life and some don't. The ones you want get locked up for life, and the ones you want free stay free. It's a mess of a criminal justice system, if you ask me. It's not doing the right thing. It's justice for some, mostly not for everyone else. Yeah, justice for all. I don't think so. What kind of definition of justice do you guys have? Because I don't know. Did I just hypnotize everyone? I hope not. Seriously, if I did, I'm not a puppet master, and I'm not trying to pull your strings right now. Seriously. When I snap my fingers and lift my hand, you'll be under my command. Die! I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'm okay. It's okay. You lived. You lived through my hypnosis test. But the thing is, you'll not survive this hard. I'm just kidding. Okay, now I'm being weirdo. Cool. Sorry. All right, let me apologize for that. I didn't mean to be weird. Okay. Oh, let's get back on topic with this. This is a better topic. Yes. Also, by the way, gaslighting people is a crime. Don't do it. If you guys think gaslighting is like all fun and games and video games like Valorant and League of Legends and stuff, you can go to jail or prison for life for what you do while you gaslight others. Okay? Just a heads up. If you gaslight someone on a video game and they end up killing 5 people, and someone figures out you were the guy who told them to do this and they relate your IP address to that person, even if you're using a VPN, they went to your ISP and they found out what computer did it, and they happen to find out who you are, and it was on live stream and there's proof on your YouTube and stuff like that, you're probably going to go to prison or jail for a very long time. Okay? Just a heads up. Gaslighting is not a funny thing. It's not fake. It's real. Okay? So don't joke about it. Don't make a meme about it. Don't think it's okay. If you don't get caught, that person's going to jail for life. You made that person kill 5 people and you're going to jail. as well if you get caught. Just a heads up. You're a murderer, just like Charles Manson. That's basically what Charles Manson did. Similar. But you're a puppet master. If you're gaslighting people in video games, you're a literal puppet master, the highest villain of all villains in this world. You're like the lowest of low kind of scum. People don't like people like you. You're a hate-worthy, vile person for doing this. If you've done this to anyone, just because you think it's funny on 4chan or something, it does not mean you can get away with it. It's a crime. It's a big deal crime. Okay? I don't think you understand this. You probably never heard of a case of someone getting arrested for this. I could probably get a few people locked up, like who you think wouldn't do such a thing. I know some people on YouTube who I could probably get incarcerated for 25 years or more. Really? Maybe 10. Some of them had intent to gaslight someone to kill themselves or someone else. That could carry up to 10 years. It's attempted murder and attempted making someone kill someone else. Really? Yes, it's a serious crime. You have to realize the Anarchist Cookbook was banned from use in America because it teaches people how to do crimes more evilly. Oh, yeah. So don't read the Anarchist Cookbook. It's for criminals. Okay? If you're a live streamer and a gamer, you're a stupid child if you think it's okay to play with the Anarchist Cookbook. You're going to get yourself or someone else locked up for a long time. Don't be stupid. Please stop gaslighting people on the internet. It's a serious crime. I know it seems like, well, there's a lot of people who do it. This is true. If you know anything about the American criminal justice system, it has a very long arm and a long reach, and it will overflow prisons and jails if it has to lock up all the people who do what they do. It will not stop until it locks you up. You have to understand this. Fair enough. They're not too busy. They'll find you. They're looking for people who don't do things. They have time. The American criminal justice system will find you. Justice does come within 20 years. It happens all the time. It will find you. Don't doubt it. And don't mess with it. You want to joke around like you're Kingpin McGee over here thinking he's like the best, slyest criminal guy in the world or what? Just because you're a genius doesn't mean you're not going to get locked up. Most of you guys get caught all the time. Look at, for example, Smart Guy. Remember James something Holmes or something? Remember that guy? The Batman shooter James Holmes, mass murderer, genius 160 IQ, did some drugs, messed up, and killed a bunch of people. So just because you're smart doesn't mean you can't mess up and get caught. Doesn't matter if you're 200 IQ, you can still end up like James Holmes. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Yeah. Don't underestimate the criminal justice system. Don't underestimate the FBI. Don't underestimate the CIA. Don't underestimate the NSA. Don't underestimate the DEA. Don't underestimate the ATF. Don't underestimate the police. Don't underestimate the sheriffs. Don't underestimate the army. The United States has a humongous criminal justice system. It's about just as big as its military industrial complex. hard on you. It smells you already. Some of you know who I'm talking about. You guys, you might be lucky and get off scot-free just because maybe you learned your lesson. But if you do it again, you know you probably ain't that lucky. You know what I mean? Don't do it again. Yes. So, just a heads up. Yeah, though, if you mess up and then find out you made a mistake, all I can say is learn from it and hope you don't get locked up for it and don't do it again. That's all I can say. Some people get a nice pass. Not everybody gets a nice pass, but normally the only reason someone would get a pass is either no one noticed or because you didn't think you'd get caught or you didn't know it was that bad. Yeah. And some people go easy on you, but some people don't. Keep that in mind because just because you don't understand or know that this is a crime is not an excuse for being persecuted. You can be persecuted whether you knew it was bad to do or not. Whether you knew you stole the cookie or killed the person, whether you knew it was wrong or not, you still did the crime. You stole the cookie or killed the person. So you either end up getting a freebie and say, oh, well, you just learned your lesson. Lucky you, you get off scot-free, but don't do it again. That's a slap on the wrist. But at the same time, some people get locked up for 25 years to life for that. Not stealing the cookie normally, but some people steal a cookie, they get 5 years, but normally they get probation or parole or something. But again, sometimes people steal a candy bar and they get tackled and almost killed. Some people just let the guy walk out and say, yeah, he was hungry, I bet. Some people are like, get that motherfucker thief. And then that guy maybe gets, I don't know, a few months in jail, 6 months or something. It depends. County by county, person by person, everybody's a little different. Each cop is different. Each detective is different. Every jurisdiction is a little different. The people in charge are different, how they're feeling that day, whether or not you've done it before, whether or not you were hungry, whether or not you looked bad that day. I don't know. That's why I say justice for all is one of those things we should put in a literal fairy tale somewhere. The Bible is not a fairy tale, in my opinion. Okay, so I believe in the Bible, but justice for all? That's so far fetched. It belongs in a Harry Potter book, in my opinion. Because when are you going to get actual justice for all in this country with all these different jurisdictions, counties, and types of laws, and the Congress changing the law all the damn time for every different state? With state prisons, federal prisons, state, county, jails. You have all sorts of different things going on here. How do you, well, you, jurisdictions, types of juries, types of courts, types of blah, 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 blah. It's all different pretty much everywhere you go. So, even in LA County, it varies what the court will be like. You know, ugh, I know. Wishful thinking will never get this country justice for all. If you legitimately want like justice for all in America because of the Pledge of Allegiance, wishful thinking is not going to get you there. Hoping that your neighbor city and your neighbor state will take notes from you. Yeah, right. Or take notes from how that judge treated this case. Or take notes from how that judge. treated this case or that case or this case. How do you expect this to work without some serious reform? You have to legitimately prove without a shadow of a doubt everything lawful and everything illegal, and then apply it through the whole country. You'd have to do a standardized version of justice, which we've already fucked that up. So how are we going to bring justice for all? We ruined this country, and the Pledge of Allegiance has deceived a whole humongous generation of Americans. If we can't create a system of governance or justice that actually brings justice to all, including the innocent and guilty, in a way that we can all agree upon, or say at least without a shadow of a doubt, these things are facts. This is just, this is not, this is justice, this is not. It's pretty black and white if you ask me personally. I'm not trying to sound like a villain. But if you can't prove these things, you're going to have a different kind of court over here and a different kind of court over here. You're going to have a variable decision. And if it's a variable decision in each court you go to, every case will be treated differently in each case in each court, in every county, in every state, in every city in this country. That's too variable to promise justice for all. We cannot promise justice for all if we do things so variably. I don't think we understand how deep of shit that is. That's deep shit bad. That means we're not doing what we promised to do. And if we don't fix it, our country's literally in a shithole. That's why our country's in a shithole, because we don't do it right. Justice for all is a very simple concept, although hard to apply, but not impossible. But we seem to have dropped the ball quite a bit on this topic. Literally. We've messed up. It's messed up. It's not right. The whole system's not right. It's falling apart at the seams. Nobody gets along with anybody. We basically have a republic, and that's true. To the republic and to the republic, uh, I forget because I can't chop up the Pledge of Allegiance and actually remember it. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands. Okay, why is a republic a bad thing? Well, it's kind of like the. Remember when Donald Trump was elected by the Electoral College or something like that? Yes. The Electoral College is basically just a republic. Oh, it's just like a small group of people who basically got to pull all the strings to make sure Donald got elected. Right. Which is basically what they do in England. They've been doing this in England for a long time. Okay. There were a few people who said no republics in America. The rich people will always oppress the poor. We cannot have a republic. It will oppress the people of the nation. Some people tried to fight it, and then the republic just ended up being instated. And when a republic is instated, it's normally just a small group of rich people who want to be in charge of everything. Basically, what they were doing in England, they did here again in America. Right. Basically, what they do there. You have the proletariat working class, and then you have the elites. Very few elites, but they're basically the kings and queens, or even the nobles, who are in charge of this, that, and the other thing. Um, Pretty much. The elect, or wealthy elect, or the wealthy elite. They're the ones who are in charge of mostly everything, everywhere in the world. And the democracy can't work if you let them be in charge. That's why most people will be like, no, don't let them be in charge. then the people don't get to choose what they want. They don't have the freedom, right? The elites will force you into slavery. They do that all the time. They do this. Yes, they make you do all the tasks they don't want to do for poverty level wages normally. It's actually better to cheat to 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 pay you $15 an hour than it is to let you live at their mansion and serve them. They don't like you that much. They only like certain people. So anyway, this is true. If they don't like you very much, you get like you'd be better off panhandling on the side of the road than to try to suck up to rich people. Yeah, it's like me going up to, I don't know, some guy. Let's say he's wealthy and he has a rich family and he's been rich for millions of years. Who knows? And I'm like, can I have $200? And he's like, no. And I'm like, but I know you have lots of money. And he's like, nope, I don't know you. I'm like, well, I need a Twix bar. Can I have a Twix bar? And he's like, leave me alone. Everybody always wants money. Everyone thinks life just revolves around money. And I'm like, that isn't yours. Never mind. See you later, mister. I'm just going to go panhandle. He's like, good, because I almost got my bodyguard to shoot your ass. And I'm like, what? Donald Trump's like, I could just walk around New York and go, pat, pat, pat. No one give a shit. And I'm like, pat. Hey, mister, can I have $1? Donald's like, goddamn criminal justice system thinks they're cracking down on me now? Ah, hell no. Just because I said that? Oh, hell. That's what everyone wants to see happen. Donald Trump walking out of the courtroom all like smoking hands and gun and shit and be like, what? Nothing happened. Then the 9/11 conspiracy theorists are like, I knew it. I knew it was Donald. I know he has something to do with it. We have to go on and crack the code. That's how it should go. This is how it all should be. But it's not going according to plan. Donald, can you take them out while the cameras are rolling?